Hello students, in this video I will explain about the work from the chapter Work, Power and Energy. Work is equal to force into displacement, or whenever a force is used to move something. Energy is ability to do work or ability to exert a force. And power measure how fast work is done, or work divided by time taken to do the work. A horse pulling a cart does work. A man climbing the stairs does work. An engine of a moving vehicle does work. And a body dropped from a height falls toward the earth. It indicates the earth exerts a force of attraction called gravity on the body. The gravitational force does work in pulling the body toward it. Work is said to be done scientifically when a force applied on a body produces motion in it. Work done in moving a body is equal to the product of force exerted on the body and the distance moved by the body in the direction of force, or work done in moving a body is equal to the product of force exerted on the body and the displacement of the body. So work done is equal to force into displacement. Students, although force and displacement are vector quantities, but work done that is equal to force into displacement is a scalar quantity. Work can be positive or negative. Negative work does not mean it is a vector quantity. Work done by friction is negative as displacement is opposite to the friction. SI unit of work done is joule. 1 joule is equal to Newton meter because Newton is SI unit of force and meter is SI unit of displacement. So 1 joule is equal to Newton meter. 1 joule is the amount of work done when 1 Newton of force acting on a body displaces it through 1 meter. And CGS unit of work is erg. 1 joule is equal to 10 raised to power 7 erg, or 1 erg is equal to 10 raised to power minus 7 joules. For work to be done, both force and displacement must be present in a body. If a force applied on a body does not produce displacement in the body, scientifically work is not done. For example, a man holding a book in his hand in a stationary position does not do any work since weight of book, that is force, acting on him does not produce any displacement, and a man trying to push a rigid and stationary wall does not do work since the force applied by him does not move the wall. For example, if we apply a force of 7 Newton on an object, the object displaces by 8 meter, then the work done is equal to force into displacement, that is 8 into 7, that is your 56 joule. Students, if work is done by an oblique force, then F is resolved into two rectangular components. F sin theta acting in the vertical direction does not displace the body in that direction. Therefore, work done by the component F sin theta is 0. F cos theta acting in the horizontal direction displaces the body in that direction. Therefore, work done is equal to force into displacement, that is your Fs cos theta, where theta is the angle between the force and the displacement. Positive, negative and 0 work done. The work done is positive if force acts on a body in the direction of its motion. Fs cos theta, theta here in this case is 0 and cos 0 is 1. So work done is equal to force into displacement. The work done is 0 if force acts on a body in the direction perpendicular to its motion. So work done is equal to Fs cos theta and cos 90 is 0. So here work done will be 0 and the work done is negative if force acts on a body in the direction opposite to its motion. Here the theta cos theta will be equal to 180 and cos 180 is equal to minus 1. So in this case the work done will be negative. So if displacement is in the direction of force, work done will be positive, and if displacement is in the opposite direction to the force, work done will be negative, and if displacement is perpendicular to the force, work done is 0. So if theta is less than 90 degree, then the work done by the force will be positive, and if the theta is greater than 90 degree, then work done by the force is negative. Work done by gravitational force on a satellite is 0 because the gravitational force acts toward the center of the circle and the motion of the satellite is tangent to the circle. So they are at 90 degree and cos 90 is 0. So in this case work done will be 0. Similarly, work done by the sun on the earth is also 0. When we throw a ball vertically upwards, the work done by our force is positive, whereas the work done by the gravitational force is negative, since it acts in the direction opposite to the motion of the ball. When ball falls back, the work done by gravitational force is positive, since it acts along the direction of motion of the ball. When we lift an object, the object moves upward in the direction of force. Here, the work done is positive, but there is a force of gravity acting downwards on the object. So, the work done by the force of gravity is negative. For example, a potter lifts a luggage of 15 kg from the ground and puts it on his head 1.5 meter above the ground. Calculate the work done by him on the luggage. Here, mass is given 15 kg, displacement is given 1.5 meter, acceleration due to gravity we will take 10 meter per second square. So work done we know that is your force into displacement. So what is force? Force is weight of an object, because we know weight is nothing. Weight is the force acting on the object due to gravity. So force is equal to F into S, that is equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity into displacement, that is 15 into 10 into 1.5, and that comes out to be 225 Newton meter, and we know Newton meter is equal to joule. A student with the mass of 80 kg runs up 3 flights of stairs in 12 seconds. The student has gone a vertical distance of 8 meter. Determine the amount of work done by the student to elevate his body to this height. Assume that her speed is constant. Students, the force in this case is the student's weight. Weight is equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity. that is 80 into 10, that is 800 Newton. So work done, that is force into distance. Force is 800 Newton and distance is 8 meter, and that comes out to be 6400 joule or 6.4 kilojoule. Students, the quantity work has to do with a force causing a displacement, and work has nothing to do with the amount of time that this force acts to cause the displacement. Consider the scenario: two neighbors mow identical lawns with identical lawns mowers using the same amount of force on each mower. Say both neighbors mow 100 meters of lawn while applying 50 Newton of force to the mower, which means both neighbors do 5000 joule of work. Neighbor 1 completes the job in 10 minutes and neighbor 2 completes the job in 20 minutes. The difference between the two neighbors is the rate at which they did the work. A rate is something over time. So, we learned that in order for work to be done, three things are necessary. First, there must be an applied force. Second, the force must act through a certain distance called the displacement. And third, the force must have a component along the displacement. For example, as long as this person does not lift or lower the bag of groceries, he is doing no work on it. The force he exerts has no component in the direction of motion. Work done by forces that oppose the direction of motion, such as friction, will be negative. The man applies an upward force on the box when raising it from the ground to chest height. Work done because the force is applied in the same direction that the box moves. However, as the man walks from left to right while holding the box at chest height, he does no more work on the box. The force he uses to support the box acts in a different direction than the box is moving. Thank you, students.